What's going on YouTube? It is Mr. Ferguson here once again. Thank you guys for coming back for another video here in Central North Carolina. We're going to jump right into it today, guys. Today I'm filming this on a Tuesday. I'm filming this early because we've got some rain coming in tonight, and we just got finished earlier today making our video from this past Wednesday. If you didn't check it out, go check it out. But I showed you the winterizer, the last FERT application I plan to purchase, and showed you the product, and we'll show you here in a second. It is a protein fertilizer. I was highly impressed with using protein this past spring, and I believe we used some in the fall as well. It just really greened up and made the lawn look spectacular, and I wanted to try the protein formula for winter, and it's right here beside me. It's a 19-0-19 potassium and nitrogen mix. So with the rain we got in, I just checked my local weather, and I've got showers that are going to be probably happening this afternoon. And if it don't, then overnight we're supposed to have more rain come in. Being that we're also in the upper 50s and lows are going to be in the 50s, it's a perfect time to put it down, because this is 100% going to be the last bit of nitrogen I put into my lawn, being that protein will last us for several weeks. So just wanted to mention that to you. I'm not going to, take you guys and set the camera up in all the 3 different locations and let you watch me spread it. I'm here about to pour almost, I'm not going to use the whole bag. I'm going to use about 3/4 of the bag, which will give me roughly about 3/4 of a pound of nitrogen on top of some of the urea that is still left over. As you can see, and behind me, the color is still great right now, but protein is a slower release. It does have a little bit of urea in it that will kick in when the rain comes, but obviously with the rain coming, I want to get this FERT watered into the plant, and then as temperatures still begin to die down and cool down, even though it may be 3 or 4 weeks before the grass completely stops growing, we'll have our final app into the grass, and the protein, being a 60 to 70 day application, it should freeze in place when the grass just continues to stop growing here in North Carolina. So just wanted to give you that quick update. Let's go in the front yard. I'll do this off camera after we film. I just wanted to give you that update, but let's go up front, because there's something we can do in regards to Bermuda grass right now. And you're like, Mr. Ferguson, Bermuda grass and fescue in winter, what the heck are you talking about? Well, let's talk about it. I'll turn the camera around so you don't have to look at my ugly mug, and let's walk to one of the worst spots in my lawn. Let's talk about it. So again, if you're new and you're like, what the heck is this guy's channel all about, and why does he have gaping holes in his lawn? Well, we've got an outbreak of lime green, what we think is Poa triv, and I hand pulled these, cultivated it with a cultivator tool, and put some seed down. We've got a lot of baby grass still coming up slowly. Let's walk up here. I think this is one of the probably worst spots in my lawn, which is up here in this section right here. And you can see right here, and this is why I mentioned the transplant grass. I think a lot of the transplant grass is right here. Some of it is rooted, some of it may not. It may die off. We'll find out. Some of it looks like it even may have had a little bit of fungus to go with it as it's dying, or it could just be the winter weather. You can see some of the blades browning up. Not too concerned about it. It doesn't look like it's anything spreading or anything like that. But right here, this is what I kind of want to talk about real briefly. This is one of the sections, but you can see it's thin here. This is an area where we don't have a lot of thick fescue grass here. And you'll notice some of the white spots, and we're like, what do you mean? And we're talking about this right here. So one of the things, and I'll pull this out because I know the camera don't like to focus. So one of this, and this may even be bent grass. I'm not even sure that it's Bermuda grass, but we've talked about this past season. I've got a cool season lawn, clearly. We got fescue, this is what it looks like. This is what we want everywhere, but it's a challenge year after year with Poa annua in the cool season. And then when the warm season, we've got warm season grass that wants to creep in like this bad boy, that clearly it's cold outside and we're having temperatures. Sorry about that. Let me fix my camera. There we go. We've got this grass that's dormant because it's a warm season grass. All my cool season grass is green. This warm season grass that wants to come is turning dormant. So winter time is a perfect time to get your scout plan on, hey, where is all the warm season grass in my lawn? Now I can step back and look, okay, we've got some warm season right here. These guys are turning, it's dormant, it's turning white, but you can get an idea if you just take the time and walk your lawn, some of the areas where you're going to be battling Bermuda. And if you kind of got to get in here, but like right here, you can see the white right there. That's not fescue. These areas are Bermuda or bent grass or something of that nature, because it's thin and it's fine, and that's going to be warm season grass that is checked out for the winter because it can't thrive in cool season temps. But I've seen a lot of Bermuda. So let's go up here. I really want to show you where you can really tell up here by my mailbox. Here's another section. I know right here, these bad boys are not going away. They're just sleeping right now. This is definitely some Bermuda, because I can tell right there, yeah. Or that's actually maybe some more, some bent grass, I think. But you can tell because it's going dormant. And so anyways, let's go back up here and let me show you this, because it's really easy to tell up here by my mailbox. All right, so as I get up here before I go and spread my fert, you know, this section is looking pretty good with the cool season grass. But right here, clearly, I've got the neighbor right here, and I'm butting up against the neighbor's lawn. But you can clearly tell I planted some of this grass right here, and it's still coming in. But right here, you can tell. I mean, it just sticks out like a sore thumb. All this white is warm season grass. So it's not to say I want to dig this up. It's just, I know, you know, coming into the warmer months, we're going to have warm season grass. This is going to turn green, and this is going to begin to spread more, and you're getting a battle plan. That's what we're doing. We're doing something in the winter that can prepare us and give us an idea of where, if we're going to use Fusilade, if we're trying to rid our cool season lawn of warm season grass with something like Fusilade, or I believe Pylex is another one, where are the areas of concern? And right now you can see this is one. If we're, you know, I'm cutting this strip right here, and I've got all this warm season in this strip, I would want to try some Fusilade here, but obviously we don't want to scorch the ground in the heat. You know, we don't want to stress out our lawn either. So the idea time of when this is going to be going active here in North Carolina is April, May. That's when we would really want to try to attack this with some Fusilade. Now, we've talked about over here fighting the Bermuda on the bank, and surprisingly, as I'll walk this, maybe I'll catch myself, but I don't see a whole lot of white. There's some right here. So there's a little bit of Bermuda right there that looks like it's already dormant. But what are we doing, Mr. Furry? Why are you showing me this? Why do I care? You're getting an idea how much Bermuda is truly out there, because now you can really tell. And this is not something I watched on YouTube. It's just something I was thinking about as I was walking the lawn. I can see it all over the place right here. Let me jump the rope here. And when you get on top right here, look at all these areas where you're seeing this white. I can tell this is where Bermuda is still a thing. This is where we sprayed Fusilade not too long ago. And we've still got little areas like this where I can see the Bermuda's there. It's just sleeping. So we haven't rid our cool season lawn of Bermuda. And over here, Mr. Brandon's side, he don't really have a lot. But you get the idea, right? We still got pockets that we're going to have to deal with in the spring. That's the point. Where are they? Because right now, if Bermuda is on the surface, it should be white. It's cold. So it's sleeping. It's dormant. It's not dead. It's going to come back, and it's going to be roaring where we need to target these things. So if we're going to go come back and try to fight this stuff in with Fusilade, fight this stuff to rid it out of our lawn without hand pulling it, which is almost near impossible. It's something to do in the winter to me, for, you know, to write down, hey, come late, mid to early May, this is the areas we want to consider using Fusilade if we're going to, because it's actively growing, it should be greening up, and Fusilade could possibly attack some of this stuff because it's going to continue to spread, and at one point we want to deal with it, or else we're going to be doing a whole lawn renovation if it continues to spread and spread and spread. So just something to think about and talk about. And, you know, in these winter months before it gets brutally cold, consider where are all the white little blades of grass out there. That's definitely not fescue. You can tell it's Bermuda. Get your plan together. Get your Fusilade. Ask your wife or Santa for some Fusilade or some Pylex. If you're like, yep, this is the year I'm going to attack it, build your plan. You know, even take maybe you even want to take some of that lawn spray paint and highlight some of these areas. Like, this is where we need to pay attention, and this is where I need to come and spray this stuff. I don't want to blanket spray it. I just want to spray it in the areas that need to be handled with warm season turf. So just something to consider and think about this Friday, and just wanted to make a video off that, do something original that I don't think we've ever talked about, but something preventative and something that could be helpful to somebody out there as a new homeowner. So again, just something that came to my mind as I'm walking the lawn. I'm gonna go down here and get my spreader and go ahead and spread this protein, get it out there. It's clouding up. It's been one of them very dreary days. The sun's not coming out yet. It's not really rained at all, but I'm looking at the radar. There is some rain coming from the west to the east towards us. So I'm gonna go ahead and spread some of this protein. I'm even seeing some of this, like, you see that right there? Seeing some of this like bent grass stuff down here in the backyard. So anyways, just something to consider, to write down in your book. If you keep a journal, hey, these are the areas, or spray it and highlight it, and like, I need to be on top of, because I know me, I'll forget. We'll be doing videos about Hydratane. We'll be doing videos about the new fert that we're trying and striping, and man, look how great. And the Bermuda grass just continues to creep and grow, and at some point we need to pay attention and handle it. So I don't know, I'm not even going to commit that I'm going to go after my Bermuda this year, but it's something that right now is a great chance to see. It's like it's highlighted. It's like God has highlighted it in your lawn for you. If you're fertilized and you're shined up and you got urea or fert in your lawn, that warm season grass is sticking out. It's a great chance to see where is it at and where we need to attack it when it begins to come back active again. So God bless you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Hope this has been helpful. Hope it's been something that you can consider for your lawn and help you guys out. Give the video a thumbs up if you would. I can use all the love and the support that you guys are willing to show. So thank you so much. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Remember, Jesus is the reason for the season. And hopefully we'll see you next week with another lawn care video here from Central North Carolina. God bless you.